Well, good morning. This morning we read Psalm 82. For some, this is a difficult psalm. It starts off, God presides in the great assembly. He renders judgment among the gods. And here is a picture of God in heaven with a council of gods surrounding him. And he is speaking as one would in a council of great leaders. And this gives us a problem because, of course, we don't believe there are many gods. There is just one God, our God. He is the God of all the earth, one God, now and forever. And so what is this psalm about? The NIV helpfully puts the word gods in speech marks to indicate it's not to be taken literally. It's a figure of speech. While that's helpful, it's not accurate to the Hebrew. The Hebrew would not have those punctuation marks and would not have that indication. However, I think what the NIV is trying to do is correct. It is explaining that this is a figure of speech. Of course, psalms are poems, and poets quite often will use imagery to say what they're trying to say. And so God presides in the great assembly, renders judgment among the gods, the rulers of this world. In fact, this great assembly is a vision the psalmist has of a kind of united nations where all the great leaders of the world gather together and God stands before them and challenges them about the way that they are ruling the world. Those who think themselves gods, those who think themselves untouchable, those who think themselves above others are being judged by the real God, the God of all the earth. How long will you defend the unjust? He challenges them to defend the weak and the fatherless, to uphold the cause of the poor and the oppressed, to rescue the weak and the needy. And this is a challenge to all rulers in every age. One day they will be accountable to God for the way that they have exercised their rule. And God has got particular expectations, not about personal morality, not about condemning individual sin, but the way that society should be. And society should look after the weak, the fatherless, the poor, the oppressed, the weak and the needy. Those who are appointed by God are not appointed for the benefit of their rich friends. They are appointed by God to defend those who are most vulnerable. And our rulers and all rulers of this age need to take this psalm seriously. God summons them together and challenges them. He says, you will die like mere mortals. You will fall like every other ruler. God one day is going to judge the earth, and he will start with those who think that they rule it. Amen.